If it starts smelling like maple syrup, you are overdoing it. So let me show you how I remove the layer lines from my PLA print, how I sand and polish to get this shiny look before I start painting. I'm very new to toy making, but if I can make leather shine like glass, I think I can do the same with PLA. So let's talk about tools because that's very important. Normally, you will buy sandpaper and then just use it with your hand, with your fingers. And the issue is that your finger is curved. Sometimes you push too much, too little, and then you get a huge mess. So you want a flat surface. I normally use a detail sander like this one, a manual one, and I have an electric one, a reciprocating sander, so hard to say. This is a pretty cool tool. This is only for small details. Do not think that you're gonna be sanding all your stuff with this. I normally start with 240. The lower the number, bigger the grid, so it's backwards somehow. I normally start with 240 and I start sanding very lightly. I really don't push a lot, just a little bit. This is probably sounding horrible. When you start sanding and you want to use water, you can just spray your model or your sander, and the idea is to clean up this a little bit while you're still sanding. If you don't have one of this or you can't find it, you can use a nail file. Maybe not as fabulous as mine. This is gold. A regular one, it's fine. What you need is a flat surface. That's all you need. This is also for nails. You can use this one and you have the polisher here. This whole thing might be your best bet. You can find this at the dollar store or like Five Below. You can find this too. These are sponges, sanders. These are really good. Or one for your feet. Make sure that you know what number your sponge is. Like this one, there's no number, so I don't remember what this is. I think this is 180, so this is way too strong for PLA. Start with 240. I normally jump to 400, maybe 800. You can use way too many things to make it look shiny. You can use a buffing cloth. This is normally for leather. You can use a high density canvas, which is just a thick canvas. I also like using a rotary tool with a wool head, and this is mostly for polishing metal. This works really well for polishing, but you need to be careful because this is gonna eat your PLA and it's gonna make a huge hole. Barely touching it, but it does polish a lot. Hopefully you can see it here. After you're done with this part, let's say you're doing 400 grids. Normally you're gonna see holes, you're still gonna see some lines. You can use plastic putty to fill the gaps and then you can sand that again. There are many ways to do this. You can just use your primer right after your print is ready. Why am I not using primer? Because it's 105 degrees outside. Either way, at some point you're gonna use primer. Normally I use air primer like this one. This comes in white, gray, matte, glossy. Your paints are also opaque, glossy, transparent. There are many options. And even if you paint with an opaque paint, you can use a varnish at the end. This one's ultra matte, Vallejo, but you can get satin, you can get ultra glossy. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what you do after. The important part is sanding. And this is a good example. So I never sanded this character. I don't know if you can see it, but all the mistakes are very visible. All the layer lines are there because the varnish is making it look more obvious. So the best way to do this is to make sure that your print is fully perfect before applying anything